I tried to give a moonshine for a week. It was the worst week of my life. My head hurt all the time. My back hurt all the time. Worst of all, I lost hearing in my left eye. I started drinking moonshine again. Everything is back to normal. My hearing is now 20/20. That sounds like a conversation I would have with myself. Good morning, everybody. As you can see, we're no longer in Pennsylvania. We had a beautiful 9-hour drive, and we are in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee for the entire week. Classifying this as our honeymoon, getaway, vacation, but we just recently got married, and this is our honeymoon, so there's going to be a lot of hiking. A big variety of things. We might do a helicopter tour. We might do like a mountain coaster. We actually got here yesterday, got in, unpacked everything, and then went to get ice cream and play some mini golf. So I'm going to give you guys a little quick tour of the cabin that we're staying in here at Little Mountain Resort, and then we're going to get off and head on some hikes. So this is our cabin. We are in cabin fever this week, and we got a nice little view in the back. This is the only other cabin on our little strip here, but I don't think anyone is in that one this week. Obviously, we're in Tennessee, so they have plenty of bears and things like that. And going inside, we have... The lighting in here is horrible, by the way, so I do apologize, but have the little kitchen here. Serena's cleaning up after breakfast. We got the dining room. That is literally the only light besides these two little lamps, but they don't give off a lot of light, so a little downfall there for filming, but not too bad. Here's a little living room, fireplace, TV. This room is just our extra room, has our gear, clothing, all that sort of stuff. Ooh, by the way, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but we went to Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I got myself a new knife. It's really, really hard to see. Let's bring it over in the light. There we go. I got myself a new knife. Serena got herself a Leatherman for the Jeep. And we also picked her up a new Civivi knife. So she has a few Spydercos, Civivis, and things like that. So maybe those will all be reviewed on my channel. Going upstairs, it is super dark again. And just a little loft bed, ceiling fan, bathroom. And look at that view. It's probably too bright for you guys to see, but there's the view. A little heart-shaped jacuzzi tub thing. And then that's pretty much it. You guys already saw the outside. And this is our home base for the week. So that is pretty much our little cabin tour here. And we're going to start packing up. I think we're gonna head straight to the Great Smoky Mountains. And there's probably 2, maybe 3 hikes we're gonna do today. Nothing crazy. Nothing like Katahdin, and it should probably take us maybe till about lunchtime, and then after that we don't really have a game plan, so it's just gonna go wherever it goes. We will see you guys at the trailhead. Well, that was an adventure. We are going to Grotto Falls, and it's probably like a 20-minute drive up the mountain, all paved. We got up, parking lot, and it was full, and it's about 10 o'clock, so it's kind of expected. And they have these little pull-off, like bluff areas that you can park in, but typically there's only like 2 or 3 cars allowed in an area, and then goes down like another 100 yards. Well, We have about half a mile hike up the paved path for the falls, which I think it's like a 2.5 mile hike to the falls. So not terrible, but it may very well be our only hike today, depending on the weather, because I think this afternoon they're calling for some storms, possibly some gusty wind, possibly hail. So we'll get what we can get. We're here all week. We have a weekly pass, so let's go chase some waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. So we got to the trailhead and a car was coming past us, and they were like, hey, just so you know, there's a bear checking out some cars. So we have bear spray. She also has this little bear bell. Hopefully the bell is enough to deter anything. There's a lot of people up here, so 9 times out of 10 they won't attack people unless you start feeding them, which there's signs everywhere that says don't feed them. But gonna have to stay loud, keep our eyes peeled, and enjoy the hike. Like I said, it's like 2.5 miles, nothing crazy, a lot of kids screaming, so it's a great day to be alive. And that couple did say that, I think it was Thursday or Friday they were up here, and that falls was literally like, I don't know, it was like turning on a garden hose coming over the rocks, so it wasn't that good. They just had a lot of rain down here over the weekend, so that is good for waterfalls. I didn't bring my big fancy camera. It's a Sony A7 III? No, A7 V. Didn't bring that big fancy camera. Just didn't feel like hauling that equipment up the mountain to get some good pictures. But sometimes in life, you just have to stop and enjoy the moment. Now, for a while, just get into some talking here. For a while, I didn't even pick up my camera. I don't want to call it a low point in my life, but I just didn't feel like filming anything. Everything I filmed, I just felt like, I don't know, it wasn't good enough. But I've started to pick the camera back up ever since getting the Insta camera. It's very easy to use, very user-friendly, and mainly because she has encouraged me to do the things I love and be happy. That's why I started making videos again. So I'm gonna try my best to post weekly videos. I know for the last few months I've been posting weekly videos, a lot of thrifting and things like that, but it's always good to stop, take a breath, take some moments, and get out there and just stop and smell the roses and plant some plants, just not in your house. Or the succulents that you love so much. But thanks for coming to my TED Talk. We'll see you back at the car. See if we can find, I hear it. Oh, there he is. It's in there.
Looking that way for Mom.
I know. Little baby in there. He's back there on the rock. They're gone. Well, we accomplished the one thing that we set out to do. I know in Alaska we were trying to look for some moose and some bears. We saw a moose when we were up in Maine. We were trying to see some moose. Didn't see any. Now we're in Great Smoky Mountains and we saw a baby bear. So that's awesome. Not yet. Funny. Which side do you want?
Squirrel working.
Cool. Jimmy!
Squirrel's at work.
Alright, welcome to the top.
That's a cute little idea.
With the fire.
Yeah! You got a little planter there with a tire. Tire with a planter. We are choosing the right side. Looks a little less crowded. And then maybe another day we will come back and try the left side. I almost said right side. I tried to give a mood try for a week. It was the worst week of my life. My head hurt all the time. My back hurt all the time. Worst of all, I lost hearing in my left eye. I started drinking moonshine again. Everything is back to normal. My hearing is now 20/20. That sounds like a conversation I would have with myself. You got a little barrel.
Aww.
Little flag. Little flaggy guy. Now it looks like you can either hit it there or hit it back farther. I don't see where you went. Ooh, nice. All right, let's try this. Ooh, that club is heavy. Did I go down the same hole you did? Oh, I got you closer.
Look at it. To scoop your balls up for you.
Oh, so you can pick them up this time.
No, if I have to do the scoop part, I'm not picking up the balls.
Nice. Dude, this putter is heavy. 2.
3. 4.
Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Next hole, Hillbilly Pipe Dream. How to guide. Up to 3 players at a time. Choose your pipe. Ready? 3, 2, 1, drop. I guess I'll try the middle. 3, 2, 1. Hey! See if I can follow it. Probably not. Still going. Oh, mine's super slow. It's yours. Mine. We got a she shed there. Oh.
That would have been so good.
You were so close. You're like half an inch off. Half an inch off. Let's try it. Oh, I got caught up by the horseshoe. Oh boy. Oh, got a slow track. Nice 3. Can I sneak it through this pink one? Probably not. Oh, that was a nice shot. Now I got a little obstacle in my way. I cannot see my ball. Hey, Is that 3 and a 2?
No, I had 3 too.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. You got it. All right. Gonna try a little light this time. Ooh, that was a hard bounce. Very hard bounce.
So here's a question, okay? There's a hole in the middle there, right? And I was wondering what it was.
Yeah.
And then I'm reading that sign. A little birdie told me you might get a hole in one, which points to a hole there. I'm wondering if you can stick your ball in there, and then it feeds down to the track.
Oh, so we gotta watch
There's
out.
nobody behind this couple if we want to go back and test it out and let them go ahead.
I almost picked the ball up. 2. Tree. So Serena was looking at this sign. It says
No, I was looking over there first.
little birdie told me you might get a hole in one, and then we saw this. So I'm just gonna drop my ball. So yeah, you have a lot more potential
We lost mine.
of getting a hole in one on this. So those are things I guess we have to look at. Huh. Is it? So now we're running hers down. Oh yeah, hole in one. Look at that. So we're gonna have to keep an eye out on the rest of this course for, what are we gonna call them? Little Easter eggs. See if I can get the only hole in one this game. Nope. Looks like I'm gonna get it too. You gonna come back?
You have to come back on a day where your skills are more on point, so it's just more of a challenge.
Yeah.
Because right now, beating you is super easy.
I don't know if you guys just heard that, but that was me.
Make it hard.
I know. There you go. That's a wrap. So how bad did he whip my butt? I probably had, I don't know, 50, 60?
55.
Okay, that's horrible.
Yeah. I had 45.
Jeez.
Par was 41.
Yeah, today's just not my day. All right, well, we are back at the cabin. Feels like it's been a long day. Kinda is, but I think this is actually gonna be one of our shortest days in the Smoky Mountains. They're calling for some rain here in about an hour. I don't know if it's actually gonna hit where we're staying, but I know like Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, it's supposed to have spotty thunderstorms, gusty winds, and possible hail later. So we decided come back to the cabin. Probably just gonna get cleaned up and cook some dinner, and then got some computer work to do, as well as figuring out what we're doing the rest of the week, getting some things planned and in order, more hiking, some mountain coasters, a dinner show, which I'm probably not going to take you guys to anyways, because I don't think I'm allowed to take cameras into a place like that, and just a lot of fun. So stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to end it here. It's probably already a fairly long video, so hit that like button, comment if you guys have ever stayed in the beautiful Great Smoky Mountains, and we will catch you guys in the next video.